All right, folks. So I haven't made a video in a while, but been really busy. But I wanted to go ahead and talk about AMC. So today it's up 20.34%. It actually moved about 19.04% since the opening price, um, and in the opening bell, I should say. But if we look here, here's what it looked like on the chart for the 1 minute chart today. The algo bars were green at the opening, which is why it showed up on the day trade hot list. But then after, did have a decline at first and then gradually came back alive towards the latter part of the session and had a really strong run all the way up to $48 a share. And looking at the buying activity, which was very strong, I would say that this definitely looks like tomorrow it's going to do more. So I fully expect that GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry all will make some runs tomorrow. BlackBerry is already on a pretty good run after hours. Market's already closed as a recording of this video, the half-hour session as well. But and you can see here's GameStop. But the one thing about GameStop and BlackBerry, which I'll show you now, both of these have already hit the top of the range for where I was expecting them to be this month, or I should say what the market was expecting it to be this month, to be more precise. So they're at GameStop is at the top of this area, which is why it slowed down. Now, that doesn't mean it can't continue. From my observation, most of these moves are coordinated towards the end of the month. So then the last week and a half or so, that's usually where they get initiated. And then they run into the first week of the following month, and that's usually where they end. So what I would expect if this continues to run is for it to run all the way into the beginning of September. And then at that point, if it continues, then it will just kind of blow up there. Now, that being said, GameStop for the time being is probably not going to have the most upside potential. BlackBerry does have some room to go up to about $12.60. And then from there, it could go significantly farther. So I would expect that this stock should be able to get up to here or higher by tomorrow. If it doesn't, then that would be a pretty negative sign if it doesn't do that. So I expect that it will. And then if we look at AMC also has some room up to about $54 a share, almost exactly. So I would expect that AMC will probably be up to 54 or higher by tomorrow as well. So GameStop, I don't really have so much of a target. Lately, GameStop has been attempting to run with the rest of the Wall Street bets stocks, but usually GameStop, at least recently, has not been able to continue. There were some other stocks that also showed up on the scan today, but I'll skip them for now. So AMC, $54 tomorrow would be your likely target if it continues to run, which it does look like it will. The odds are definitely favoring that it will. So I would fully expect that. Probably we'll see the beginning of the run in the pre-market. Not really expecting a sell-off after this. This doesn't appear to be setting up for a sell-off in the morning, but you never know. So odds favor it going up, but there's always a good chance that can go down as well. So be careful. So tomorrow, when I look at these, I'll just see how they're playing out. Now, I don't usually myself spend much time trading these particular stocks. I did GameStop last year and the very, very early part of this year, but after that, haven't looked at it since, except to track what's been happening, since it does show up on the radar a lot. And with this particular stock, AMC, this is not one I've ever really dealt with at all, at least not in recent memory. But nevertheless, I will say that does look like this will have another run, so we'll see. All right, but remember, folks, trade safely. I'm recording this before market open on the 25th, so this is actually in the evening of the 24th, as you can see down there. So we'll see what happens, okay? Take care, guys.